So let's do a little footnote on my visit yesterday to the 2016 Moto Expo here in Melbourne, over there in Melbourne. So if you haven't seen the videos, I did a two-part walk around, and basically what I did was I picked out the things that interest me the most. So if you haven't watched that yet, wait till the end. There'll be links in the description. I might even do those little pop-up cardy things, and you can watch the two parts of those, and I go through, well, you know, I just show you the things that caught my eye as I walked around. As far as what caught my eye, there were 3 bikes that interested me more than anything else there. They were the MT10 SP. I was actually quite surprised with this because, I don't know, I like the idea of the MT10. There was a couple of things that I was a little disappointed with, which honestly I think they've addressed it on the SP. So that's something I may actually have a bit more of a look at in the future. The BMW S1000R, because, you know, let's face it, it's the daddy, it's the winner, it's the naked bike to have. Unfortunately at the show it was only there in black. I don't like it in black. I much prefer the white, red, blue version with BMW Motorsport colours. That wasn't there, so, you know, I didn't completely lose myself over it. And the third bike was the MV Augusta Dragster Brutale RR800. And, you know, I love this bike for those wheels, those spoked wheels. They just, I don't know, they just do things for me. The bike I was most disappointed with that wasn't there was the KTM 1290 Super Duke. Now this bike is probably at the moment right at the top of my want list on paper. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen one in the flesh. There was a definite lack of KTM there yesterday, which I found quite bizarre because Lukey Luke was there. And, you know, being a KTM sponsored rider, I thought there might have been some KTM presence, but not to be. As far as stands go, Yamaha, the stand was massive. And, you know, I don't know, a quarter of the entire arena, I swear, was this huge Yamaha stand. And they had everything. Home theatre gear, pianos, trumpets, bikes, watercraft, you know, the whole lot. Then outside, in a whole nother area, they had a massive area for little kids to try dirt bikes. You know, it was just huge. The other big presence was actually Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson had this kind of bizarre thing where you pretend to ride well, you're not pretend, you hop on it and you rev it up and down, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's like on a little dyno, which in itself is bizarre because Harley, you know, are pretty anti-horsepower figures / dyno on their bikes. So yeah, that was interesting. I didn't have a go because it didn't interest me. But you know, that cruiser market, Harley, Indian, even Triumph to an extent, definitely go on that. The other big sort of shift, I guess you've seen in bikes, was flat track and scramblers. There was probably more of them there this year than I've seen before, and you know, I don't really remember picking up on a cafe racer vibe. BMW had the R9T there, but they also had the scrambler version, so you know, it was interesting. Look, I think it's only on every couple of years, which is probably good. You do get a bit zoned out by the end of it, and You know, I think when I go next time, I might try and go on the Friday and have the whole day off work. So yeah, that was it. You know, like I say, I quite enjoyed it. I do wish I had more time to spend there. I had to get home, so I didn't have to, but I wanted to. So yeah, like I say, next time it's going to be a full day, I think, and you know, I can have a good look at absolutely everything in detail. So there you go. Now watch the videos. I got my little drift gimbal on the go, which, you know, I must say was awesome. Had a lot of people look at it and go, oh, that thing looks pretty cool, because it does. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.